What's going on, my creatures of the night? Good to see each and every one of you again. So, by the way, you can see my shirt, Megadeth. The new album did indeed come out, and I am going to review it as soon as possible. So, stay tuned for that. I haven't had the chance to listen to it yet, so I'm going to give it a listen, and I'm going to share my thoughts on that in another video. But in this video, I want to talk about last night. I actually took the time to watch the WWE Royal Rumble. Sorry if my mouth is a little bit full. I got a Hall's lozenge in there right now. But I had the chance to watch the Royal Rumble, and I can honestly say it was a really good show. I don't normally follow up on current WWE stuff, but the past 2 or 3 months have been really good. I watched the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view with Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, and I must say some of the new wave of wrestlers are really good. They're extremely talented and they're unique. They're not trying too hard to be like other wrestlers. The only thing I would like to see is the WWE push them a little bit. But this show was really good. The opening match, Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, was phenomenal. I can honestly say I have not seen a WWE match like that in a while. Well, there was Taker and Lesnar, but other than that, I have not seen that much action in a PG WWE match since probably 2008 or 9. Lots of tables, ladders, chairs. It was a really good match between the two for the Intercontinental Champion. I love how they're trying to bring some importance to the Intercontinental Champion again. What else happened? There was that tag team match with the New Day and the Usos. Might I say that I've actually never seen much of. I haven't seen much of the New Day, but from what I saw, they're actually pretty entertaining. They're pretty funny. It's a little stupid, but a little funny. But you need some comedy in WWE at times, and New Day really delivers on that. And they're good. It's good to see Kofi Kingston doing something else for a change. There was the match with that Kalisto guy and Alberto Del Rio. Good to see some Lucha Libre in WWE. Good to see Kalisto win the U.S. title. It was a great match. I can compare him to Rey Mysterio, but he's actually a lot more mobile than Rey Mysterio. He's like Rey Mysterio in his WCW, ECW days. You know, he's really good in the ring. You know, he's really flexible. It would be cool to see them build up his character a bit, though. The Divas match between who was it? It was Ric Flair's daughter Charlotte and that Becky Lynch. That was a really good match too. It's nice to see a Divas match with an actual storyline and build-up rather than what they used to do, just throw random divas in the ring together. You have no idea what the storyline's all about. I must say, this new wave of divas, or female wrestlers, they're all extremely talented. Sasha Banks, Bayley, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Paige even, they're all really good in the ring. They're like that old school wave of female wrestlers like Lita and who else? Actually, can't think of any. Most of the other wrestlers back then were just extremely hot. But yeah, they're good looking and they're good in the ring too. So it was actually an entertaining match. Good to see Ric Flair out there too. The Royal Rumble match was good. Lesnar and the Wyatts. I actually look forward to seeing what happens with Lesnar and the Wyatts. Let's talk about AJ Styles. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would see AJ Styles in a WWE ring. The minute, I didn't know what when his music hit, I didn't recognize his music, but when I saw him walk out, I was just in shock. I had no idea AJ Styles was even joining WWE or I had no idea he wanted anything to do with WWE. AJ Styles was an amazing wrestler in TNA. He was one of the best in TNA. And I really look forward to seeing what WWE does with him in the future. I hope they utilize him properly, and I hope he gets everything that he deserves, because he is a he's an astonishing wrestler. Speaking of astonishing, Dream Theater on the 29th. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, Brock Lesnar, that Braun Strowman guy in the Wyatt family makes Lesnar look tiny. But it's going to be really cool to see where the storyline goes. I know it's probably going to go into WrestleMania with Lesnar and the Wyatts. You might even, this is way out there, but you could have Undertaker team up with Lesnar and take on the Wyatts or something. Doubt that will happen, but never say never. I never thought I'd see AJ Styles in a ring. You never know. Or a WWE ring. Speaking of something I never expected, Triple H winning. Yeah, in 2016, Triple H won the Royal Rumble. Might I say, I'm a huge Triple H fan, but, I mean, last time Triple H won a title was probably like 2008 or 9. And that's when he was still a full-time wrestler. So it's a little bit of a weird feeling thinking that Triple H won the title again after all these years. But it makes sense. You're not going to have Ambrose win because he's the Intercontinental Champion. Sheamus winning would just be boring. I mean, who wants to see Roman Reigns and Sheamus at WrestleMania? And if you think about it, like Lesnar's doing the Wyatt thing. If you think about it, there's no one else really. Triple H and Roman Reigns makes sense. Roman Reigns attacked Triple H, beat the crap out of him, and he came back as the Game. Something that you don't see very often from Triple H these days. So many people have been wanting to see Triple H get back in the ring and kick some ass for a long time. And, Triple H comes back and gets his revenge on Reigns, and it makes sense. It's setting up for a WrestleMania match between the two. The whole storyline makes sense. Triple H is probably the only guy in that McMahon family group that can still wrestle. Vince McMahon was never the best wrestler, I will say. So seeing Reigns and Vince would just be awful. Triple H is the only guy in the group who can actually put on a good match at his age. So it would make sense to have Reigns fight Triple H. And all in all, it was a really good show, and I actually really enjoyed it. And I watch WrestleMania every year, so I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome for WrestleMania. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Megadeth album will be reviewed as soon as possible. I was supposed to do it on the day it came out, and something came up with school and stuff, and I just got really busy, and I haven't had the chance to listen to it yet. But I'm going to listen to it, and we're going to talk about the Megadeth album. Really excited for Dream Theater on the 29th. Their album's coming out. I'm going to talk about that too, being a big Dream Theater fan. Some more wrestling rants in the future, some more top 10s, some more album reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and rock on.